Hello friends, welcome to my first video about Dersinas. Dersina is a very popular plant. We have around 400 varieties of it, out of which 113 different varieties and species have been named. Dersina is a Greek word from the word Derkaina, that means a female dragon. These plants are basically native of Africa, South Asia, North America, tropical Central America, and North Australia. We will be talking about these different types of Dersina, the light they need, the temperature, humidity, and soil they need in my very second or third videos. Before that, let me introduce you to some of my treasured Dersina plants. Come, let us see my very first plant of Dersina. Come. This plant is my very first plant, and this is Dersina and is also known as the Song of Jamaica plant. This plant has wonderful, beautiful foliage of white color. If you see at this plant, it is a wonderful variegated plant of green and white shade. Let us move to my second plant. This is the Song of India, but it's not a variegated one. It's a jet green plant and it's commonly found in India. It is a tough plant, doesn't need much light. Let us move on to my third plant. This you see is beautiful plant, dark green in color. Dark maroon in color with red borders. This is Dersina cordyline, and it's also called Dersina Mahatma at times. This is a beautiful plant. If you see the foliage of this plant, just see the color, the beautiful pink shade. And as these leaves get older, although mine is a little spoilt one because of the huge temperature here in Agra, but if you see some leaves, these are really beautiful pink shade, nice foliage that you see in these plants. Let us move on to my third plant. This is also a kind of a variety. I don't know the name of it exactly, but I feel it's a variety of Song of India. It's again a tough plant. I have propagated it from here. I've done some cutting. I've propagated it, and the best part is it grows from here. Once you cut it, it'll split and grow from its axillary buds. This is my next plant. I think this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth plant. This fifth plant, if you see, is beautiful. This has nice red borders. This is Marganita Dersina, also known as Dragon Dersina. This Dersina is found in 3 shades. This is the first shade. If you see nice red color, the red and green shade in the leaf. I also have the white version of it. Come, let's see my white version. This is the white version. This is the 6th plant that I have. And if you see the color of this is the same. Now, let's move on to my 7th plant. This is again, I brought a cutting from somewhere, and it's a plain green Dersina. You see the nice green color? So it was just a cutting I got from somewhere, and I planted it, and it's come up nice, beautifully. Now that's my 7th plant. Let's see the foliage. See, beautiful color, pink, green, the light green new leaf, and the best part, see the most beautiful leaf. That's pure white in color. This is also known as Mahatma Dersina, and it has been called by different names at different places. So some call it as Mahatma Dersina, some call it, you see the stem is also beautiful, nicely colored, variegated. Some refer it as Mahatma Dersina, Miss Andrea, or the Madagascar. So this was my plant, and let's move to the next one. Is here a very small, although it's small, but you see the color again, beautiful combination of red, green, little maroonish in shade. The best part is, if you don't sprinkle water on them, the leaves are beautiful. I by mistake have done that, but if you see, these are nice beautiful Dracaena. This is again a kind of a variegated one and is again from the family of the Mahatma Dracaena. If you see the shades, is again red greenish in color. Let's move on to my next one. That is again a plain green Dracaena. See the green thing, and if you see it very carefully, I'll try to show you. There's a very small red margin around it. So this was my next plant of Dracaena. Let's move on to my next variation, next Dracaena plant. And here, this is another beautiful variety. Just see the foliage of it, and this is the light green color with dark green lining and foliage on it. And this is also known as the Hawaiian Dracaena, and it's also called by another name, Limelight Surprise or Golden Dracaena variegated. Now this is also again in varieties. If you see, this is a light green with a dark green line, and if you see the top leaves, it has got multiple lines in it, multiple lines going in it. Let's move on to my next plant. This is a very simple Song of India. I hope we all know about it, and this Song of India is found everywhere around. And this Song of India is a tough plant. It is green and again variegated with yellow lining and a bit white lining in it. This also comes in different varieties, but this is one. And the best part is, if you see this plant, I'll just show you. It's in a small pot and it grows on well. So this is one good thing if you see about these plants. These are nice tough ones. And then we have the dark green shade, another one. This is again dark green shade, and you see the lining again here. It's again in a small pot, just a very small pot, but the plant is coming up very well. This is the next plant. Let's move on to another section of Dracaena that grow in water. So this is one. If you see, we call it, these are commonly known as the lucky bamboo plants, and they grow in water. So here is my lucky bamboo plant, if you call it, but the real name of this plant is Dracaena. It's again from a Dracaena family, and it is Dracaena sandriana. I don't know when, but this Dracaena plant got its name as the bamboo plant, or in China it got its name converted or something. But this is another Dracaena that grows in water. Let's move on to my next Dracaena plant. Here, another Limelight Dracaena that is also called as Golden Dracaena. If you see, it is plain line Dracaena. It hardly has one line, and if you see one very important feature of this plant, the half plant, if you see, the half plant has green lines on it, whereas the other half plant, if you see, is plain. It has no lines on it. So this is a beautiful, combination that has been done with this plant. So this is another variety. And then we have another Dracaena here. This is again the dark green version of the kind of Song of India, I feel. And it is again nice dark green, giving you all light, life, brightness in it. And then again, I have two small water bamboo Dracaenas, if you see. So these are two small water bamboo Dracaenas, thick stems, and the smaller version of the bigger version that I had shown you. These are the smaller versions. And then let's see my last surprise. This small, can you imagine? It's a Dracaena. Just see to it carefully. Yes, it is a variety of Song of India, and it appears to be of that kind. So this is another Dracaena, the last one. So friends, I hope you might have liked the type of variety I've shown in my video. of different types of Dracænas. And as I move further, I request you to keep watching me, and I hope you will like my channel. So do like my channel, do subscribe my channel, and in case if you have any query on the climating, the grooming of Dracænas, we have further video that I'll be sharing with you. Okay, all of you, enjoy your day in this lockdown. Be safe, be blessed, keep growing green, stay green. Bye.